Welcome to Creative in Transit, a podcast that gives creatives a platform to tell their unique stories and explore the transformative power of African creative in their community. So this is our first episode, and joining us today is the beautiful Mary Anthony. She has one of those golden voices, and
Hello.
I'm so honored to really have you here. Welcome, Mary Anthony.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
How was it getting down here? Was it so hard?
Not really, but the Uber guys, they were really messing up. Like,
Nigerian Uber guys.
they kept on cancelling on me. I guess it's because of the rain, but
Oh,
yeah.
How was the surge though?
It wasn't so much actually. It was really fine.
The surge was okay.
Yeah, it was fine.
2 point or 1 point? Or
It was around 2.
around 2.
Yeah.
And you say it's fine. Oh, well,
No.
this girl with you.
Not really compared to what they've been showing us. So I get it's fine. Like it's okay.
Okay, it's fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
Okay. If you see her, Bila. When you see her, please be her. Her name is Mary Anthony. If you see her anywhere, see her face very registered. Bila.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Okay, so welcome, Mary Anthony. So Mary Anthony is one of those exceptional creatives that we have in Africa, in Nigeria specifically. Let me rep Nigeria small. So as you can see, I'm wearing green, so I'm repping the country. So Mary Anthony has one of those exceptional talents. So I would have loved to tell you everything, but we'll rather hear from the horse's mouth. So we're going to ask a couple of questions. We're going to ask Mary some couple of questions, and hopefully you get to know her and get to know why when you see her, you be like, yeah, you get. I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad. I met Mary at Africa Comic Cave. You get it's really good to it's really good to network. If I hadn't gone for that event, I wouldn't have met her in person. She will now blow now. Now be asking
What?
will now be looking for a way to beg security guys to allow us to go and collect it. All right, so welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
So let's start by delving into your personal story of how you discovered your passion. Share your journey with us. All right, so let's hear from you. Tell us your story.
First, hello everyone. I'm Mary Anthony, and I am a multi-potentialite. I do a couple of things apart from singing. I am a production designer, filmmaker, and I would not say fashion designer. I'll use the word tailor. Let me use that word for now. So, for singing, I started very early, but I think I was doing a lot of off-key singing and flat note singing. I'm not going to lie.
Shower singing.
It was crazy because whenever I see people like, yeah, you're shouting. But I didn't take it serious because I wanted to be a medical doctor instead.
Ooh.
And that was a bit of a personal reason because of my health issue. And that was why I wanted to be a medical doctor. But at some point, it wasn't just gelling. My lifestyle and that lifestyle was, I could stand blood, I could treat people, I could read medical books for a long time, but there was just something that I was not getting. The satisfaction wasn't there. And so I started listening to music. Then I went to NIJ. I studied mass communication at Nigerian Institute of Journalism.
Nice.
And then so I started singing there. But like I said, the first time I performed in front of my peers, I cried because I remember I sang "I'm on Top of the World" by Demand. I went off key. It was a lot of flat notes and it was crazy. I went to cry. My friend was like, "You did okay, you were fine." And ever since then, people started calling me "I'm on Top of the World." It was a nickname. So it was like, what's going on? So I stopped. I was doing covers for a while too. But I found out that covers made me, I really wasn't finding myself enough. So I stopped covers for a long time. So I said, okay, I'm just going to start doing original. So I started singing professionally 2019. Yeah, after a series of classes. So I had a good tone, but I just didn't know the right melody and the right things to do.
Yeah.
But I had always had a good tone. For fashion designing, while I was in NIG, I deferred a year because of my health again.
Okay.
So while I deferred, I started sketching, and my aunt saw one of my sketches and she was like, "Yo, you're really good at this. Do you want to learn?" you want to be an apprentice or learn this? I'm like, oh, sure, let's just see how it goes. And I like fashion. As much as I like to wear the simple things, I like when I see women wearing some outfit. I'm like, damn, that clothes fit you, or that dress fits your body. So that was why I started fashion designing. And for filmmaking didn't come to me on time. Final year, I was the assistant director for a short film, a feature film that we did in school.
That's amazing.
And then I felt like, okay, I think I like being behind the scene. I was trying to be an OAP for a long time, but it didn't work out. So I said, okay, I think it's better to just be behind the scene. I liked it better. So my friend called me. I was like, yo, you do videography in the studio. You do this in the studio. Why don't you do this? I'm like, nah, I don't want to be anybody for 1 year. I don't like being changed. I hate it. As much as I don't even like going out. So and she was like, just try. So I went to school. I went to the film academy, and it was beautiful. And that was when I learned filmmaking and production design. And that was like got my passion for all three things.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow, that's like that's I don't know, man, but I think that's like one of the most interesting stories about creatives that I've heard. The fact that it just feels like most of your life experience is what made you dive into discovering your talent. Actually, they say in Nigeria, right? If one no gel, one go gel. Honestly. So I love your story. Honestly, I hope it inspires like a lot of people out there. It shows that you're multi-talented. You're not secluded to just one thing.
Yeah,
it's in multiple things. You can be one here today. You can be another tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think that's what makes your story quite interesting. And I want to know more, so I'm going to keep asking more and more questions. So. Your story is inspirational.
Thank you.
Very, very inspirational. So let's go towards how you channel your creative energy.
Okay.
How do you channel it?
How do I channel it? Okay, first of all, it can be quite hard to channel my creative energy because I am doing a couple of things. So balancing them can be quite tough for me. So first of all, I'll say God helps me. The Holy Spirit helps me to channel it. So
Holy Spirit in the building.
The Holy Spirit helps me to channel it because sometimes I'm stuck. Like, what do I do? What do I go? What do I do next? And I get insight, and that's good. Secondly, I like money. So money has to be made from all these things that I have. So I have to. And then thirdly, I have always known that I was built for more, no matter the constraints I have with my health. I've always known that I was built for more. So for me, the mindset that I have is that I am a tree by a riverside, and I would definitely grow to produce fruit. And it's not just for me, it's for the entire community or people around me that would like to benefit to enjoy from that. So whatever it is that God has given me right now, it's not for me alone. Did you get? And it will really help a lot of people, unemployment. And when you start a brand, my foresight is it is not for you at the end of the day. As much as you make money from it, people will still benefit from it. And that's how I channel my creative energy, because if I can have a bigger picture and say, oh, it's just not for me alone. So this time I'm not being selfish with myself. I'm trying to be open with what I have and share what I have. So that way I know that when I wake up in the morning, okay, guys, you guys make money. You know, really, you guys this your parents did there, your brothers did there, people did there, people you don't even know. And so let's go on like that. And that's how I channel my energy, and that's what I do.
Oh, I love that thing you said about you being a tree planted by the riverside. I was about to scream, write that down. You should write it down. A tree planted by the riverside. Yeah, you're definitely gonna grow and produce a lot of seed. Like that was okay. More inspirational word. If you have never heard of aspire to acquire, this is the moment you must hear it. I say you must hear it and you must feel it. Quoting the video. So I have more questions though, but I have this other one. Along your creative path, did you ever find yourself moments of doubt or wanting to give up. There are people.
I'm laughing at that question.
There are a lot of creatives that have given up on their dreams and be like, "Oh, my, this thing not the jail. Make I just go find white collar job do." So, like, can you share that experience?
So I'm not going to lie. I'm currently even in that stage right now where I am fogged. Let me use it. I'm not using F-U-C-K. I'm using F-O-G-G-E. I am fogged up right now because, when you have a lot to give and you have a lot to do, there are sometimes you get stuck because of sometimes it's financial reason. Yeah. Sometimes you really don't have the right team. Sometimes you can't see the big picture. Right, and that's crazy because you're like, I just see this thing I didn't do. What's it so? Why is it not just gelling? What's going on? But how have I sorted that out? First of all, gratitude for me is that I'm still learning to be grateful to God for the little things that I have. So once I'm in that position where I am stuck, I remember that, okay, God has been faithful. My story has just been very different. Yeah. So I have to be grateful for all that I have and all that I have received from Him. That's one. Two, it's that reading the Bible and other things, you get to know that God does not give you the full picture. It gives you halfway. Sure. It doesn't give you the full picture. So I always have to tell myself that you don't have to really see the full picture. Why don't you just work with the small thing that you have and let's go from there. As much as I am a perfectionist, I want everything to be perfect. It's just always like, okay, let's calm down. So how I tackle that is first, like I said, to be grateful. Second, I always have to calm my nerves. And now, okay, let's go back to the plan. Can we do this in a smaller portion? Can this go in a very, how do we go step by step? Do I have to do it big? Does it have to, how many people do we need on this team? Do we have to do small? And if it's something that has to be big, then it has to be big. And then this time, this is where I'm like, excuse me, sir, now you give me this drink. Can you start looking for a way to send the money? Because I can't do it on my own. So I'm in that season. I think every creative, we always feeling block. We have that mental block at maybe every 3 months or every 2 weeks. It's normal. But first of all, do not rush yourself. Just be calm. So I try not to rush myself. If I have to sleep, I will sleep. If I have to take a walk, I'll take a walk. Just depends on what I am feeling that moment. Okay. But like I said, gratitude first, and then having to go back to the plan and see, okay, what do I need to change here? How can this be better? Yeah. Who do I need to bring on board? Do I need to speak to people? So that's it for me.
Okay, so creatives out there, Mary said, don't forget to always go back to the drawing board. It's never too late. So sometimes if you want to give up, don't give up. Instead, rest. Rest. I think that's the word. Rest. Rest, not give up.
And sometimes I call my parents. I'm as much as I look like I'm grown. I'm not grown up. I always need my parents to talk to me and tell them this is not going well. And I call my brothers. They are my people. So I call my brothers, I call my parents, and my father especially would just like, calm down, everything will be fine. You don't need to rush anything. Timing is the best. So why don't you work on what you can work on, and then those things you work on them. So
that's I think that's like one of the most important things, having people who inspire you.
Yes.
If you don't have people who push you, there are those people who, they aspire to acquire people. I'm sorry. They'll tell you, if somebody doesn't push yourself. Guy,
it's hard.
Guy.
That's not like
it's not that easy.
It's not that easy because I know that my friends have a lot of things that they are doing. So there are sometimes I do not hold them to their throat to say, oh, this is why you're not pushing me. Because every friend that I have in my life, they have a role that they are playing. There are some who are very particular about my music life. There are some who are very particular about my health. That's it. There are some who are particular about my prayer life. So, and once they're not, if the prayer life one is not particular about the music, there's no need to hold you to ransom to say, oh, you're not, I already know where you stand. It's fine. No problem.
let me quote Burna Boy. Everybody gets rolled. You say your role.
Passing my own. So just know that and know peace and have peace. Don't try to force too much things. So my parents, it's not like they're always calling me every day to say we support you, go. There are some people that say their parents call them every day. Mine don't call me every day. I don't call them every day. But when we talk extensively and we have fun, and I love when they pray for me and when they support me. And my father can just call me and say, I saw you on TV. I saw you here. I'm like, oh, thank you. So yeah.
That's the best support anybody can ever ask for. Having those people around. It could even be a stranger that will just walk up to you one day and inspire you. I've gotten inspiration from strangers, like just in the bus on my way home, or at a restaurant when I'm just on my own, and then somebody tends to want to start a conversation with me.
Right.
At the end of the day, I always grab on into things from them.
Right.
So inspiration can come from anywhere, and that's also inspired me today. So aside from that, now in terms of music, you are a singer-songwriter. And you are female, and you are in the music industry as well. You are in the film industry as well. You are even also in the fashion industry as well. So these industries are like very, very, very competitive. You get. So can you like tell us some of those challenges, considering your gender, considering the space that you are in, that you have chosen, or that your inspiration have pushed you into? Can you like mention some of those challenges?
Okay, so I would not say I have had the way some people would say some men walked up to me to do this or to say I can't do this. I would not say I have had that experience. I'm not going to lie. Okay. But maybe some people believe me thinking that, oh, she can't do this, she's so small. I have that. But sometimes it's actually with my fellow women, but not even from the men. But first of all, I've always held my own ground, and this is what I can do. And this is what I can't do. I know what I can do, and I know what I can't do. And because I know what I can do, it has helped me to know how to stand on my own ground, how to stand my ground and say, I know what I am doing. I can agree to disagree. I can work on this. If you think I can't do it, I have a team. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So for me, I come with my boss bitch. I am ready to work.
Boss bitch vibe.
Right, boss bitch vibe, right? And for the music industry, I'm doing R&B. I don't see any competition like that for me, because like I said, I am in my own lane. From the beginning, I have always been in my own lane. In the fashion industry, I am in my own lane. So the film industry too, like I said, production design is actually more dominated by men. Yeah. But also we have women who are growing now, like Anita Ashiru and I think Gabriel Chase Media now and all of that, and they're doing great in that, and they're holding their own ground. Yeah. And I feel like for me, maybe because I grew up with boys, it has always been easy to relate to guys. Yeah. So if it's something, guy, what's going on? It's fine for me. I have that. I can communicate well with those people. So I've never really had that issue where I am really, maybe when I enter the industry fully, they will show me that side of them. But for now, once you call me for a job, I do my job. I do go all out to research, do my work. Yeah. So even if I am failing at some point, I would acknowledge that I'm failing and help me out here. But I don't think I have ever had a situation whereby somebody will say, oh, because she's a girl, she can't do this. Yeah. I've never encountered that situation face to face. That happen behind my back, but once I am there, I am in my own lane. I am doing my due diligence. I am working as I should work. Yeah, I have never encountered that. Yeah,
you're so lucky. I mean, like there are people that I'm trying to remember this female CEO that was talking about her own experience with some male colleagues. Yeah, so they didn't know she's actually the CEO or the owner of the brand. You get. So they were really trash talking her like, a woman should be now. You get man. So it's good that you are.
They've never really said it to me. Maybe they are saying it behind my back, honestly, but never really have to say it to my face, because once you can call me up and you give me your breakdown or you tell me this is what I want you to do, I'm by myself. I've gone to do a lot of research already. I don't like coming halfway. I'm meeting you full way. So it's a thing of I am ready for you. I am ready for this job. I am ready to do all that I would give it. Do you understand? So maybe DM the back shop. But I've never seen them say it to my face. Because even if you say it to my face, you just challenged me. I will meet you there again. So that's it for me.
Yeah, that's cool. So aside from like your normal experience that has inspired you to take up these talents that you discovered along the way, are there other things that actually inspire you? Like when you look around Africa, what is it about Africa that inspires you to want to even consider? Let me sing. Let me do fashion. Let me be a singer songwriter. So
first of all, like I would say, I would still think God's gift has also inspired me, because there's something I tell myself, which is I am not going back to God without exploring my gifts.
Also,
never. So
I am not going back to God without exploring my gifts. Oh boy, write that down. Write that down. Somebody
I need to go back.
down.
So as much as I feel like I'm not even doing so much, I know I'm still doing something.
Yeah.
I inspire my gift. God's gift inspires me, and that's one. For Africa's culture, art, the people, Nigerians inspire you. Example, Hilda Basi. When I've been following Hilda for a long time, but for the 24 hours prep where she had to do a rehearsal, I followed it, and then when I saw Nigerians trooping in, I didn't know when I shouted inside the entire house. That was like, "Oh my God, you got it!" I'm like, you don't understand. So Nigerians, Africans inspire you, and it's the fact that you can see how excited it is they are when you're winning and when you're doing something different that they don't do. So even when AI came into Nigeria or came into Africa, when people started exploring that side, you could see how people were so excited to like, oh, I need to partake in this. So the knowledge is not coming in and it's just sticking. Just stagnant. It's growing. We run with ideas. We run with technology. We run with anything new. We don't just say, oh, we're staying here. That inspires me, because I'm like, I know if we stay here, may everybody they run. I guess run too. Waiting, I guess learn. What am I doing differently? So the world, the developed world already, like, we know that they're 100 years ahead of us, but you can see how Nigerians.
Did you just say 100 years?
Maybe 1,000.
I need to call you back. Oh my God, that's shading. You just shaded my country. What the heck? No. Did you just do that to Nigeria? They're 100 years ahead of us. That is not nice, Maria.
No, I get it there.
Take your word back.
I take it back. I take it back. I'm sorry. But you can see that once something new happens, we're growing. We're not just saying, oh, because the economy is bad or the system is bad. Yeah, I know we have a tracking system, but I pray that we get to a point where it gets better. But it's getting better because every individual now is responsible for their own space or where it is they are going to. So you can see people saying, I want to go into AI and this is what I'm learning. What am I not doing in my life? It now feels as if I'm not doing anything, but I am also doing something. But you can see how they are willing to grow. Then the art, African art inspires me, because sometimes when I see some things, I'm like, how did you think of this? What is going on? And then the fact that I also myself, I really want to see the country in the next way. You bring ideas out of your mind, and then when people experience it, they're not experiencing the natural. They're experiencing a thrill. They're seeing something supernatural, but it's not. You get like that inspires me to want to do more, because when you go for some art exhibition, let's take Africa. When you go to China, when I watch art exhibition in China, Japan, and all of those things, I'm like, I gotta do this for Nigeria. No, I gotta do this for even I'm not an artist, yes, but I gotta bring people who go do it, because Nigerians, they have to, and now we're opening up slowly to. Before, I don't think we're open to the R&B from the European countries, but now when you hear Nigerians sing R&B songs or you hear them do certain things, they're like,
You shocked?
Like, what's going on? So everything inspires me as well. Even the struggle, like the fact that sometimes we were just not in the shelling, like something's got shelling.
You got to bring
So
it down.
everything just inspires me one way or the other. I might not directly put it in my own craft, but at least I know that it's an energy booster for me to
Okay,
get. And yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, this one is off the record.
Okay.
Yeah. So, there's this general ideology about creatives being broke. You get you're a creative in Nigeria, just know that you're broke. So it's a misconception. I don't want. Should I use the word misconception? Should I not? Okay. Just say. So if you're not like on the same level with the Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy, and the rest of them, and more like so Amadi and some of the top photographers that we have, like Kelechi and the rest. If you're not on the same level with them, they'll just assume that you die broke or you're creative. So like, why do you think people think that way, and what is the truth about creatives? Is it really true that creatives are broke?
Okay. First of all, I'll speak for myself.
Please.
Me, I'm currently broke.
No, you can't bill her, please. Bill her.
Okay, but I think that not all creatives are broke. I would not say Timidakulu is good. Timidakulu is fine. It's comfortable. And that brings me to saying that...
Remember, Timidakulu won this thing that brought him out.
How many people have won competition and are still in this space?
It's true.
Did you get?
Let me think of one.
I'm waiting.
Who's that guy's name in Big Brother that has...
Let's not call him. Let's not enter trouble.
Okay, no name calling.
But I've learned that everybody has got a definition of success and how rich they want to be. Some people just want to be comfortable and they can afford everything that they want, right?
Yeah.
Some really want to be wealthy. I want to be wealthy.
Obviously.
Yeah, I want to be wealthy. But and that brings me to not all creatives are broke. Some are really, really doing well. It's just that because they don't wear the flashy clothes, people just think they're broke. It's a lie. These guys have money. They're good. They're doing well, and that's fine, right? It's just because we have the Nigerian mentality is that once you get money, you guys they drive the biggest car. What if I think get money and a truck I want to drive? Honestly, I really just want to drive a truck. I don't think I want to really or make I just buy power bike. Yeah. You see me now and say, this girl broke. She not just say that she should be right. That's your definition. Yeah. And I like the fact that creative sometimes we really don't care about what people think about our status when it comes to money. They really, really don't care. I like that. So for me, creatives are not so good. The ones that they have money, they have the money. Yeah. The ones that are still looking for the money, you are looking for the money. And the ones that have the money, you have the money. So it's just that Nigerians sometimes always like this person, they do giveaway, it's not. What if the person is not doing giveaway? What if the person is giving out to charities? I don't have to come out openly. I'm a very private person. There are things I don't want to show the world. Yeah. So you cannot tell me that I'll just be sending you money. What happened? I have do you understand? So the different people, different mindset. But first of all, most creatives just rather, some of us are rather really, even if we have the millions, even if we have, but keep it on the different definition of success and riches and where you want to be. Some just want to be comfortable. Yeah. Some want to be wealthy. Some want to be rich, and we also have different ways of showing it. So I would not say all creatives are broke, but I would say some are broke. We are broke, like sister. We need this money. They're broke, man. Where's money at? So yeah. Okay, so talking about misunderstanding. So that's misunderstanding for creative. You said from your own perspective. That's okay. So what's that thing that people usually misunderstand about you? Okay. Like if I see you for the first time, what will I misunderstand about you? The first time I saw you, I was like, man, this girl is laughing. Yeah. Even when you told me your name, you had to laugh again. I'm like, okay. I actually laugh a lot, but I think For those who don't know me, they think I'm one arrogant person.
Really?
Yeah, because I think it depends on your energy towards me. Your energy was good, and that was why I could reciprocate it. If it was some stuck-up person who came to me, I wouldn't see you smile. Honestly, and my brother was, when we were having the Africa communication, my brother was actually the one beside me. So he was cracking me up. I was cracking him up. We're like two best friends in the building, right? Yeah. So it was good to have that kind of energy. But yeah, people may think I'm one stuck-up human being or I'm one language. And it's fine. I like it sometimes. I guess things happen. Things happen. People misunderstand my intention. Sometimes they usually think that just because you're kind to them, they honestly think you want to take advantage of them. And honestly, I'm not saying I have it all, honestly, but I think I'm one of those people that I don't even tell what's going on in my own. My family members really know what's going on in my space. So it's not one collect for your hand. You know, I just need your support and prayers. And in terms of looking for money, so working hard, that's my own responsibility. So my intentions, people misunderstand my intentions. People tend to, people tend to. I don't know if you misunderstand me, but you know when they see you first time, they're like, "This is gonna do this thing." She don't do this thing. I'm like, looking at you. You don't even know me yet. What's So yeah, people also misunderstand. Like when I don't smile, or when sometimes I'm just in my head. A lot of times I'm actually just in my head. I think
it's a general thing.
Living, breathing. In your head. I just rather be in my space, and then you just see me. I think this guy is just stuck up there. Auntie, you don't know me from Adam, so yeah.
Sorry,
it's fine.
All right. So, that aside, one more question. And another question. Okay. What is one? I love this question. What is one unexpected or humorous experience you have had during your creative journey that still brings smile to your face? Yeah, with that one experience that whenever you think about it, either you laugh or you smile or you cry or joy.
I'm trying to remember. Unexpected.
Yeah.
I think I've had like a lot that it was just funny. Like you just laugh, right? But I think the one that I put my finger to is I do music score for films, and I got a call, and the person was like, "Oh, you won't sing in Yoruba."
Wait, can you speak Yoruba?
I try. But my mom is Yoruba, my dad is Yoruba, so it's a mixed blend.
Which of the languages can you speak?
Yoruba, actually. And I have to speak Yoruba. So, then I got a call saying, "Oh, we need you to do a music score and it's in Yoruba. We're going to send you the words." And when he sends the words, man, I have the accent inside. And then I tried calling my mom because we're like, "Oh, we need you to send it in the next 5 minutes." I tried calling my mom, tried calling my dad, like, you people speak Yoruba than me. Can you people pick up this phone call? What's going on? Nobody was picking up the phone call. So I sang the way I would sing. Honestly, like if you've heard me, you will know that I have this accent thing going on, right? And then that was what happened in that. So in my head, I'm like, well, whatever happened, happened. I put off my phone. I'm like, I'm not going to do that because the anxiety was already keeping in. I'm like, hey, Father Lord, these people will just not pick me at all. Next morning, I got a call saying, "Oh, yo, we picked you already. You're the one doing the theme song for."
Oh, really?
I started laughing.
Please, I need the audio of that Yoruba song.
It's actually on my page, right? Yeah. Okay. So the theme song, so like for the music score for the film. But the it's a series actually showing on DSTV.
Oh, nice.
And then I was like, "What? Are you joking with me?" So I got to the studio. My friend who is Yoruba guy was like, "Oh, sing the song. Let me hear you." He just looked at me like, "May they not sell you? What nonsense are you singing in your mouth like this?" And then I'm like, "Okay, I think you should just call the producer." And then the producer just put me through in how to pronounce this word for word. So he called me, he was teaching me how to pronounce it word for word. When we sang it came out beautiful. Oh, so when people who watch the series start coming to my page to say, "Yo, you killed it. You're the reason why I'm watching this film." I'm like,
Oh, nice.
"If only you on you." What? But I never thought it was going to take an unexpected turn. In my head, I'm like, people are just going to laugh at me. Like, because people are going to laugh at me. But the comments, the messages, even on Twitter, somebody was asking me, "Where is this girl? Like, we need to see her." I'm like, yeah. I didn't think it was going to take this nice turn. This is a nice turn that I think I want to experience every time. I think another one that I laugh is when I performed and I went off. Like, I could not hear the instrument again.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. I could not hear anything. I was just singing, and then my friend just looked at me. She came on stage, like, because it was a school setting.
Yeah.
Ever since then, I started laughing. Like, okay, this is crazy, but it's fun for me. Every time, I fail, I think I just find it amusing more instead of having to beat myself. I beat myself up. Let me not lie, because I know that it's a part of me that's always like, my perfection. Like, everything has to be perfect, but I still try to find some sort of joy in it. So yeah.
Beat yourself, but don't kill yourself. You can't come and kill yourself. That's really cool. So I wanted to ask one more question. There are other questions, but I think this one was off what I actually sent to you.
Okay.
It's about your filmmaking, really. So I know there are like AI tools and everything out there. Have you used any of the AI to create anything so far?
Currently, no.
Okay, currently, no.
Not. But I've been doing a lot of research more instead of doing, because I already have an idea of what I want to do, right? But I have not there yet in terms of the knowledge, in terms of the know-how, and in terms of the people. I do not have those people around me yet. So I have not put it to test yet. I'd rather go halfway well and say, oh, at least I know this to 50% than just going with zero. Right? So I have not tested that knowledge yet, but I hope to test it very soon.
Oh, okay, cool. So quickly, are you like, you don't have a 9 to 5, do you?
No.
You're a full-time self-employed, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I told you to build this babe. Build her. If you see her anywhere, her name is Mary Anthony. I'll leave her Instagram handle.
Guys, I'm listening like you guys.
Be long. So, quick question: introvert or extrovert? Which are you?
Introvert, but when there's a good conversation, I think I'm tilting more to an extrovert, but introvert.
Why are most creatives introvert? Yes, I need to ask that question. Why are most creatives? I mean, you guys are creatives. Yeah, you
live in our head. Things happen here. Things happen here. So it's always like when we're talking. Sometimes we say things and we miss things. You get so you know when you say things, idea comes to you and you just say that and you miss it out. So we rather just talk to ourselves in our space and just have that conversation with ourselves. So it now made us very close to ourselves. So it's almost like you're best friend with yourself, right?
Wow.
So instead of me having to always talk to somebody else, when I can talk to myself or my three of myself, why would I want to do that? So why I'm introvert, but I'm an introvert, but if there's a good conversation, I think a part of me tilts more to an extrovert. Yeah.
Ah, cool. Now let's talk about some of your projects.
All right.
I want to hear all your projects: music, film, even fashion. I know that fashion, they always have like a theme for their clothing.
Yeah.
You usually do that too.
Yeah, I just started. Okay, so for my music, I've worked on several films as the music score or songwriter, and just a few feature films, and which is Uraya. See, really said I'm going to pronounce somewhere. So I know you bite your tongue. Yes.
That's Yoruba for what?
Yeah, it's Yoruba. I think the agony of a mother.
Agony of a mother. It's just like Joyce and Motherhood. Agony of a Oh wow, sounds interesting.
That one's on DSTV. I think it's showing again.
Oh, what channel, please?
AM Yoruba, I think.
AM Yoruba.
Yeah,
Oh,
AM
that's dope.
one of the two.
So, but it's airing right now.
Yes, airing right now.
Wow, that's dope.
Then there's one on Showmax, which is Leaked. Yeah, Leaked.
Okay.
It's a feature film.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So I had the song that came out in 2021, which is Let It Go.
Let It Go.
That was my first song. So I wasn't a songwriter then, actually. My friend wrote the song and I sang it. But now we're trying.
You've seen
We're better as a songwriter. So my current sorry. So my current song, I'm working on an R&B song. It's my first time trying R&B. I've never tried R&B before.
Wow.
I'd just rather do pop music. And yeah, it's coming out pretty soon. Very soon.
Anticipating.
Yeah, coming out very soon. And another one will be coming out before the year runs out. For my film, we're still in the development stage for a short film currently, and then the visual storytelling. There's a project that we're currently working on with a couple of my friends right now. It's just about visual storytelling. It's bringing all forms of art together and putting it. Don't worry, you guys see it.
It's not those kind of documentary there. You know, most of the documentaries in Africa usually they watch over there when they want to tell Africa stories. Don't worry, most Africans are changing the narrative. So you hear documentaries like I am Iduma or Audu.
Oh no!
I am married to 12
I know that one already.
I am married to 12 wives and 50 children. I walk 500 kilometers to fetch water for my children.
You're not getting that. What you're getting is something experiential, something that you feel all sorts of emotions, and also you feel all the arts. So we're going from music to dance to poetry to production design to lighting. So we really don't have a main character vibe. So everyone is a character. The elements used will be characters.
Wow.
So it's money. So we're looking for money. Investors, please come forth. So that's for my filmmaking, and I do production design by the side. So I have done a commercial, which is Good Time Creamer, which is currently airing too, and we have a music video coming soon where I was a production designer. I still didn't learn a very good.
No. She don't blow.
So for my fashion, I'm in no hurry with the fashion. Currently, I just do bespoke for now. That's why I said tailor, and I will not introduce myself to fashion designer. I want to gain that knowledge and also just put my heart out in the first collection, which please don't expect it this year, but next year instead.
Any year you bring it out.
But don't worry, it's just about joy and experiencing happiness, exhilaration. Yeah.
Hey, I'm jealous.
I like money, so I can't make money.
I mean, the next video you're going to direct, I want to call my video vixen. Like, I know how to shake bomb. Forget what Cynthia said. Shout out to Cynthia. She's behind the camera, by the way. She's behind the scene. So shout out to Cynthia. She says I don't know how to dance, but I want to be a video vixen for Mary Anthony for her next video production. I don't care what anybody say. I am coming to shake the bomb.
We'll invite you, but maybe not shake bomb. Definitely going to invite you.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you. So, next question: if you are to collaborate with any creative, dead or alive, baby.
Growing up here, for the music part, I would have said Houston, but no, I want that woman to just take under tutelage to just say, I will be training you to know how to sing well. So, yeah, I would have loved to be under the tutelage of someone who's just fire, and that was Whitney Houston. But if I do have an opportunity to be under someone else, it would be oh my god, twice I've been randomly, but for a Nigerian to be under YG, because there's vocals.
Damn, she's got vocals.
So Yeah, I would love to be. I would love to work with Asha.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think she's just an amazing storyteller.
Yeah.
She's really an amazing storyteller. That's for Nigeria and that's for music. For Alicia Keys too, right? Alicia Keys. I would love to work with Alicia Keys to join it into the atmosphere.
Yes, to the universe.
Yes.
Universe, please listen to Mary Anthony. We need to get this collaboration going.
Right.
Imagine Mary Anthony in a Whitney Houston song. She's dead, by the way. Imagine Mary Anthony in a YJ song with Asha. I mean, we need
I'd like to work with Thames.
Thames,
Yes.
We need a platform where all these like top female artists can, collaborate with this upcoming artist. Someone like you now, Asha will be like, oh, this girl knows how to sing.
It depends on their taste too. It depends. They might not want to go with it because of their taste in music and what they feel. You can't blame them. So yeah, but if the opportunity comes, I would like for it to happen. Yeah. So for filmmaking, Kemi Adetiba. Just put me at the back, the BTS. I'm good. I just want to be saying your talk. Just do this. I'm fine. But Jade Osibero, Funke Akindele, I'm marketing on a film. Yo, that woman is not here. She needs to teach us. Like she needs to just who else again in the filmmaking industry? I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you mentioned all women.
Hey, wahala! It's not intentional. It's just that.
Yeah, I like that you mentioned all women.
Okay, let me look for men before I get myself in trouble.
No, you know why I said so? It's because many years ago, trust me, you won't have mentioned one female.
Yeah, they're coming out now.
Yeah, you get. So they're really out there. The fact that they're out there, it's something to actually really celebrate. It used to be like a platform for. It used to be like just men, but now we have both women and men doing it.
But I think for the fashion show, Andrea.
How can you use your creative work in your own way to change, we know Africa is like a big continent and all, but how can you contribute in your own way to see Africa like, where it's supposed to be?
Some questions are really like exam. All right. For my music, I try to channel my storytelling a lot into it, and sometimes some are personal, some are not personal.
Yeah.
And with time, I've learned that it has helped people to emotionally free themselves because at least they have someone who's going through it, right?
Yeah.
So that has helped. That has helped a bit. So that's how I do that. For film is all about storytelling. It's all about creating some imagery or scenery that wasn't in existence and bringing it. And that's what I want to do. I want to bring something that we rarely see and bring it to life and make people experience certain emotions, certain freedom, certain liberty. Yeah. And that's what I want to do, and also reduce the rate of unemployment in Nigeria. but also, we have amazing creatives who are not having certain opportunities, and the kind of brand or brands that I want to build, I want it to be in a space whereby we have amazing creatives who are channeling that energy and they're giving it their all to different audiences, and that's what I want to do. Okay. For fashion, I just want women to feel good. I just want them to feel good about their body. Right, that's it. And then, feel good about their body. And apart from that, just like I said, there are a lot of creatives out there. I'm not the only person who likes fashion. There's someone who does it better than I am, but doesn't have the opportunity. So once you can get that person, why don't you put the person in the system? Yeah. Well, as you go, you change, you make changes, and changes happen, and that's what I want.
That's cool. I like the fact that you answered that in a very serious voice. So, we know you're still like a creative in transit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, any advice for creatives that are also, transitioning?
Okay. First of all, work with God. Even if it's not God, if it's universe, you call it Allah. Excuse me. Ifa. please just walk with God. Work with the Holy Spirit to be a Christian, and that's like your best friend. That's your guardian. That's your comforter. It gives you insights on things that you do not know, and makes you see things. 2, learn to be grateful for every little win, no matter how small it is. Learn to be grateful for it. 3, not everybody will work your way. A lot of people, you will fall out, you will miss some, but just know that it's your journey and own it. What else? See, love, live, be happy, forgive. People will step on it. Also. Yeah, forgive, love, live, be happy. Learn to be happy.
Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I'm taking that advice really personal. I'm really taking it really personal. So, with that, we've come to the conclusion of all the questions. I asked her earlier if she has any question for me, but apparently she doesn't. Do you have any question?
I swear, I usually don't even have questions. Even in class, I just stay quiet in class and just
nod your head.
Somebody would always ask my question, and that's fine.
Oh, it's amazing being on this podcast. This is my first podcast with Creative Space. This is the first episode of Creative in Transit podcast, and our first guest is actually Mary Anthony. You want a beautiful, multi-talented Mary Anthony. I'm sure you guys enjoyed all the music and all the things that we have shown you in some of the videos. For those of you that are going to be watching our YouTube channel, so we're going to make sure that you get a glimpse of what the kind of talent this young, beautiful lady actually have. Sorry, I'm using the word young again. It's not age shaming, I promise.
I'm young. I'm young.
So thank you so much. We're really honored to the more you mention your talent, the more I feel like there are a lot of people who can actually tap from this. We have lots of talent in Africa, and we can't wait for it to get out there. See how the music in Nigerian music, Afrobeat is going out there. Yeah, that's how African creatives are going to be all over the place. And I also know that there are African animators and designers with Marvel, working with Marvel. Yeah. There are also some that are also working with PCC.
I think there's one coming out soon on Pixar.
Pixar. Wow, African by African. See? So we are really going far. So African creatives are really going far. And all we are asking for is your support. Wherever you can support an African creative, please do so. Create all the grants, support financially. Let's
support is the new currency.
I swear, let's be putting things out there. Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you for being our first. I'm sure there are going to be more.
I hope to be back here.
Yes,
actually, I want to be back here.
I want you to come back. And the next time you are going to come back, more you don't blow by then.
Amen.
So thank you so much, Mary Anthony. On that, look forward to more episodes. There are more episodes that are going to come. Next week we are going to have Kewe Visuals in the studio. So hopefully, I wish Mary Anthony is going to be here when Kewe comes, because Kewe is into photography and she's also a storyteller. Yeah, it would have been nice.
I'd love to meet her.
It would have been nice. Who knows, one day you will. All right. So on that note, we say that's a wrap. And keep listening to Creative in Transit. And thank you for listening. And thank you, Mary Anthony, for being here.
Thank you for having me. Gracias.
Peace.